Before we create new solution for our backend web service, let us add ServiceStack extension to Visual Studio 2013. This extension provides us with series of project templates which we can use based on our requirement. Let's go to Tools, Extension and Updates, and type ServiceStack VS. Now in my case it is already installed, so it gives me a choice to disable or uninstall, but in your case it will show you the install option. So please go ahead and install the extension solution for our application. So I'm going to new project. From the ServiceStack template folder, I'm going to choose ServiceStack ASP.NET MVC 5 template. There are so many other templates, but for this video, I am using this template. I'm going to name my project as a RestaurantMenu service. So I will create a solution created by the template. So we have one project, the RestaurantMenu service, which is using the ASP.NET MVC template. So all the folder structure is as per ASP.NET MVC. Then there are two more projects. One is defining the service interface, which contains our ServiceStack sample service created by the template. I will go into details of this in a bit. Then we have project for all the models which are referred by the service. So it's called service model. It's containing a hello.cs model. We'll go again into details of it in a bit. And then we have project for unit testing, which contains our unit test for our main service. What I am going to do is I am going to simplify this structure. I am going to remove the service interface and service model project and going to move these classes into main RestaurantMenu service. Now to do that, I have to do some changes. So what I am going to do is I am going to create a new folders. So I am going to create the API folder where all our service or the web service which we are going to define will be under that folder. Now under models, I am going to create two new folders. One is data, which will contain all the database entity related classes. And also we are going to implement the data layer using repository design pattern. So I am going to create a repository folder where we will define our repository. Now what I am going to do is I am going to copy our myservice.cs class and going to paste it in API folder. Also I am going to move the hello.cs class to model folder. Now with these two changes, I can remove these two projects. Now because I have moved these files here in this main, I need to do some changes, especially the reference to the namespaces. So I'm going to just remove this, and because restaurant menu service is our main namespace, and also going to remove this. I will explain all the template code generated in a bit, but first let us fix all the references. Now also in the views folder there is a web.config which has reference to the namespace, so I'm going to remove that also. Now if we go to the index folder, home folder, we need to change this reference to, this is to hide all the compile error which we may get when we compile our restaurant menu service project. Also let's look in the shared folder if we need to do any changes to layout.html. I don't think so. So one more thing is we need to go to the home controller, and are there any changes here? No. Okay, one more last change which we need to do is reference in the app host. Okay, so once we have done that, we need to also, if we come at need to add the reference to our unit test project. Restaurant menu service, because the test class is going to use it. There are a couple of references which we may need to update. We'll see that part, but definitely we can take these two off. Okay. So now what we will do is we will try to build a solution, and as part of that may update all our reference packages. So still out, some of the errors are still there. That's fine. We'll see. Okay, so why this? Yeah, we forgot to change this, so that's the reason. Let's see now what. Okay, let's clean the solution. Let's read it. All good. Okay. Now that we have generated the template code and set up our solution for the web service, we'll go into details of the code generated by the template. Thank you.